Dog's
Hello, I'm Gabriel Carter, and this is Dog's Breakfast. This is my guest, Avan Jogia of TV's
Hello.
Twisted.
Did you have to refer your card for that?
Yeah. I did. All right, let's get down to business here. All right, so Avan, what's your favorite Sesame Street character or Muppet?
Oh, that's a good question. I like Rizzo.
Yeah, the rat?
Rizzo the rat. Because he just likes food.
Yeah.
And that seems pretty simple.
And he's got like a New York thing going on. Do you like?
Yo!
Do you like that?
Yeah, I like. He's kind of like, you know, he's in the know, and he's friends with the Gonzo, Great Gonzo.
He's friends with the Gonzo.
I don't know if I wanted to be the Great Gonzo because there's so much mystery. There's always like self-discovery that happens with being like the Great Gonzo. You know?
Right, is this from Muppets from Space?
Yeah, because he has like, you know, like, whereas if you're Rizzo, you just like food.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
There's a simplicity to him.
Yeah.
Simplicity to the rat. All right, you got a joke?
Do I have a joke? I always tell the Pulp Fiction joke.
I don't know the Pulp Fiction joke.
You don't know the Pulp Fiction
No,
joke?
tell me.
So there's a family of tomatoes. There's
Yeah.
Mama Tomato, and Papa Tomato, and Baby Tomato.
Yeah.
And they're Mama Tomato and Papa Tomato are walking down the street. And they're walking faster, and Baby Tomato's lagging behind. So Papa Tomato comes up to Baby Tomato and smashes him and says, "Ketchup."
That's good. I like
Yeah.
it. All right,
yeah.
all right.
And in Pulp Fiction, Uma Thurman's character, like that was her thing on the show. She had a joke,
Ah.
and so that was the thing. That's why it's a Pulp Fiction joke.
Is that the joke she tells?
In Pulp Fiction? Yeah.
I gotta watch more movies. Okay.
You don't need to watch
I don't
more.
wanna watch more movies. Okay. Here's my joke. What do you call a deer with no eyes?
I don't know.
No idea. What do you call a deer with no eyes and no legs?
I don't know.
Still. No idea.
Oh no. You know what's great? You know what's great is that was really for so you could tell your jokes. I didn't. I didn't have any. My joke didn't matter.
It was one of those.
It's like, get out of your joke! I want to tell my joke.
I'm just gonna interrupt you from now on.
Yeah.
We're gonna pull back the mask.
Exactly.
All right. In the Red Dwarf universe, who would you be?
Oh man, yes.
And this is some Google stuff. If you don't know what Red Dwarf is,
Google that. Also,
use the Google.
Self-discover
Yes.
why you don't know.
Yeah.
What?
Ask yourself some serious
Look
questions.
in your soul and decide why you don't know. Red Dwarf, I would say, I think I'm probably a Dave Lister. I don't know.
Really?
He's space scum. I guess I'm Dave Lister.
Dave Lister? You want to go into more detail about that? Or?
I think I'm Dave.
I wore concealer for this shit.
Yeah.
Okay? So.
I think I'm Dave Lister because at that point when I think I'm an ambitious kind of like up the ladder ziggity split kind of kind of character.
Yep.
But if it's been millions of years, I'm the only human alive.
Yeah.
I kind of just want to eat custard and curries and watch like, you know, Flintstones. Like I don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like in a normal world, I'd probably be Rimmer, but I think in that situation, I'm listening.
So for those folks at home that are keeping a psychological template, we have Rizzo the Rat, and we have Dave Lister.
Actually,
So,
yeah, you can put that so you can decide what that means.
There's a psychological.
I said something I
breakfast
think pretty odd about you.
Oh.
It's
Okay.
he's like if Dave Lister and Rimmer ran at each other.
Okay, so moving on. Here we go. Tell me a bit about
Figure out why that is.
Caesar A. Cruz.
What is what?
Caesar A. Cruz.
What is Caesar A. Cruz?
Caesar A. Cruz. There was a quote that you, a quote that you quoted from him
When?
on your website on Suburban Family Spies.
Which one?
Oh, fuck me. All right, let's move on.
So basically, what we've confirmed is that I have named, like, without care, quoted something online, not knowing the basis or the origin of it.
And then I didn't do my research.
Done research on the origin, but not what it was.
I think at this point, too, like 4.5 minutes in or whatever we're at, there's actually no vodka in this.
No,
this is actually just orange juice.
Yeah, no, and we're going, and you know, moving on, I think.
What's up with romance?
I don't know. I've never got it.
No? Do you want to get it?
Romance?
Yeah.
No, I get it. I think it's actually I should take that back. I think romance is really important. I think romance, like, in life is really important. And it doesn't have to be like a romantic relationship. It's just having romance about stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like a romantic ideal about like how getting your car washed should be, for instance.
Do tell.
Like in LA.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I kind of just want like just getting your car washed at a hand car wash. You know, like if you're gonna do something, do it like the romantic version of it.
I like it.
Because who wants to just get your car washed?
Mm-hmm. Are the White Cliffs of Dover romantic?
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Those are cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and also I think that a lot of my culture, like a lot of my like interest in that kind of stuff comes from like English folk music or Irish folk music, like Galway Bay. I just want to go there.
The Pogues?
The Pogues.
You love the Pogues?
I love the Pogues.
That's romantic.
Kiss my arse. Yeah, that's another guy who like romanticizes stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Shane MacGowan. So that's kind of I think romance is important.
He's more a bit on the darker side of romance. Would you agree?
But but I think that's equally as important. You know.
All the poets.
Yeah.
Byron.
But I mean that's what poetry is being romantic about like everything, and usually the poets lean towards like cynicism about it, like Bukowski, for instance. Yeah. That's
right.
Very cynical.
Right. Let's get serious here for a second, okay?
We did talk just about Bukowski a second ago.
If you could ride a polar bear or an ostrich into a mighty battle, you got that?
Yep.
In your head?
Wait. Yep.
Which would be your steed?
I'm going to think about this from a logistical standpoint because, okay, you have to define some stuff for me. A mighty battle. Who am I battling?
Fascists.
Like lots of fascists?
Like lots of fascists.
Are they armed? Like, are they like World War II fascists? Or they're like
yeah. It's along those lines.
Okay, so like
there's hammers marching. There's
like just bad guys.
Those guys. Absolutely. Yeah. I think I know where you lean.
Okay, well I think that because they have bullets. I'm just thinking about really like S. Patton kind of like military.
Oh, okay, yeah.
If they've got bullets, I need something that can take a lot. So the polar bear might be the guy.
They're both
like a howitzer.
They're both armored, like heavily armored.
Then ostrich.
Okay.
So is the polar bear armored like Golden Compass armored? You know the Golden Compass?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
He absolutely is armored.
So
like that.
I think ostrich because I don't want to be a copycat to the Golden Compass.
Nice.
Yeah. So an armored ostrich just.
Right.
And maybe like a big kind of like scythe.
By the way,
like a Russian superhero.
Okay.
Like a massive scythe.
Because this is the internet.
Yeah.
If there's any Photoshop wizards out there,
make
Avan on a giant war ostrich would be awesome.
Yeah. That'd be great.
Yeah, and maybe a little bit
just
later.
for me to have.
To send us that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay. Any historical figure you would love to portray?
I don't know. The problem with historical figures is like, I don't know. It's a lot of work, and you gotta make sure that you can visually. I don't know. I don't see like I don't know a lot of visual like people that I look like that I can be like, oh, I'd love to play that guy because I look like that guy. Like I like to play Sid Vicious, but I don't look anything like Sid Vicious. So it's off limits. There's a lot of things that are off limits to me because I don't look like any other people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's say that it's not so much a
visual thing.
Yeah.
Oh, then that totally opens the books. I think.
Oh, then Mama Cass.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think I'd play I would like to play yeah, like Sid Vicious or like one of kind of like anything like this. It's like punk.
Yeah.
You know, like heroes of mine. That'd be kind of cool.
Very cool. Kurt Cobain?
I mean, that would be kind of. I mean, I'm wearing a shirt. But I feel like. Yeah, I feel like that would be very, very cool. But I think that's one of those people that I wouldn't want to screw up. You know, that's too much responsibility. The thing is, though, when you like the person, like you like their work so much, you can never get it right. You're never going to be able to get it right. You know.
I know, but isn't that sort of the
thing?
Yeah, it's like the nature of art, right? It's like the
Right.
Persian.
You can only get it right enough for you.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever hear the thing? There's a thing about Persian rugs where they screw up one single stitch in it consistently, like the Persian rugs made in Persia. One stitch consistently because it's a natural effect of how life is.
So it can't be perfect.
It can't be perfect because life can't be perfect. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's great.
Cool stuff. All right.
Persia. Doesn't exist anymore.
All right. Give me two of your favorite words.
Vitriol.
Yeah.
And I think malapropism because I do it a lot. There you go.
That's adorable.
That's a compound word though. It has a little dash.
Vitriol. Malapropism. Onomatopoetic, possibly. Can you do any stupid human tricks?
Stupid human tricks?
Yeah.
I can do like this guy. You don't think that's weird?
Oh yeah.
I can flip my eyelids. I'm not gonna do that. It's already creepy enough.
That's a pass. It's not creepy. It's not creepy. Don't even look back there.
Yeah, people think this is weird. I don't think that's that weird, but that's probably because I can do it.
Yeah. No, I like it. Double
jointed.
I like it. Stupid human tricks. Tell me a bit about Caesar. I'm just fucking with you.
I literally heard the name and I was like, I like the quote. I mean, I'm not an enthusiast of this person. Did you do research? Who is he?
Huh? I did do a bit of research.
And what did you find out about?
No, God.
You tell me about him.
He's a Latino activist.
For rights, for Latino rights.
Yes. Yes.
Well, that's great.
I know, but I can't remember the quote. That's not great.
I don't remember the quote.
That's just.
Right. See how temporary the online life is? I was like, this makes me seem so smart in this moment. And then I retain nothing.
Oh, wow. I know. That was a disastrous
such a temporary
question.
Life.
What is your favorite? What is your...
Maybe we should have gone over the questions.
I don't think so.
No, it's better.
It's too late now, man. What's your favorite smell?
Sandalwood, tobacco, and vanilla.
Oh, God, that is good. That really is good.
You're like, that is awesome!
Oh!
Yeah, those are the smells.
I know. One of mine is, there was a Great Dane puppy. I just smelled that thing's head for like an hour and a half.
That is what it's about.
That's an amazing smell.
Was it because of the puppy smell, do you think?
I think in general, yeah.
Is it like newborn smell? It's the same as newborn baby?
That's what people said, and I can't wait to experience that first time and just be like, yeah, it's the most amazing thing ever.
I'm gonna keep
Absolutely, yeah.
You think that? I think that's a chemical response, you know, so we protect the thing.
I think so too, yeah.
It's interesting, like our bodies can do that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Science.
Great Dane puppy. Okay. Check it out.
Check it out. Next time you pass one, pick it up and smell it. The owner will totally think it's okay.
We need to do a little disclaimer at the bottom of the disclaimer.
Please do not.
I know. Please do not do anything these two individuals are telling you to do. What's your favorite holiday?
I think Christmas. Because it's melancholy and also warm.
Nice.
Christmas is never, like, there's not one person that's like, Christmas is 100% awesome. But I don't trust those people.
I know. Because I was going to say, I know a couple of people that are like that.
Yeah.
And I love them to death, but kind of keep them at a distance.
Yeah, they listen to Christmas music in July.
Yeah, a little bit.
You need that time.
There's usually like 6 or 7 siblings in their family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Weird.
You know what I'm talking about.
I actually don't know what he's talking about.
Just
go with it.
Okay.
No, but I don't trust people who like think Christmas is all. I think it should be kind of sad, because I mean, as a kid, like up until 13, that shit is awesome. Christmas.
Yeah, unequively.
Out of control.
Yeah, there's
nothing
bad.
As an adult, there's a little bit of lacking. It's a little bit of like, oh, remember when Christmas was awesome? Or remember when like Grandpa was here? Like you know what I mean?
I know, it's the people you miss.
It's the lack of people. As a kid, you don't feel that.
I know. Christmas is pretty much like one family circus. Sort of.
It's really sad, but it's true.
I know.
Like,
there's Grandma and Grandpa, and
like,
there's a whole bunch of. I'm a bit older, so a bunch of dead people.
The older you get, the more sad Christmas gets.
Exactly. So it's haunting and beautiful.
Yeah.
It's haunting and beautiful.
That's the only way to look at it. The other way is depressing.
Yeah, but let's just stick with the
okay. Haunting and beautiful.
Haunting and beautiful. What's your favorite holiday? And it's Christmas.
It's Christmas.
It is Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
I like the glasses indoors. I don't think it makes me look like a douchebag.
It doesn't. It doesn't. But this might.
Av de Britse kvarans de innerste maredolen. Alla goshne berei, weten de garalla. Fragen pitbluter för uns i rost. Young nästa och umförsagt. Med de Britse vars de punkt.
You know that.
I understand. What, do you have another question?
Huh?
You're gonna make one up.
No, I got a couple more questions. I've come prepared.
Oh, you have a list.
Jeez. Yeah.
I don't want to look at those.
I got a freaking list here. Maybe you should.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay. And this absolutely, full disclosure, is something that I want to talk about too.
Okay.
Tell me something sort of cool, and I will quid pro quo it with you.
You want to talk about something cool?
I want to talk about something cool. Yeah. So if you don't have anything, we can just move on.
What do you mean by something cool?
Something cool. Just anything. A little fun fact, like a Cliff Clavin little fun fact.
I went to Southeast Asia just recently for the first time.
That's right, you did.
It was kind of cool. They had monkeys there.
Mm-hmm.
They had crocodiles. They had black water. It's black because of the tannin in it. I think it's tannin.
The water itself is
black.
black?
It's black.
Oh, wow.
Like when you put your hand in it, it's like, it's black. It's funny because actually looking at it, it looks kind of normal.
Mm-hmm.
And then you put your hand in the water, and you can see, like, your hand just disappears into the water.
Oh, wow.
And there's crocodiles in there.
Stupid question for you. When you take your hand out, is it black?
It's not pitch black, but you can see black water on it. Like, you can see the black.
Oh, weird.
Kind of like if you would put your hand in, like, black dye water.
That totally is a fun fact.
It's weird.
Because of the tannin in the water.
I think it's tannin, yeah.
Tannin? Yeah. My fun fact, that's very cool. My fun fact.
That's cool. Moving right along. What do you
No, it really is cool. I had no idea that existed in the world. Thank you. There's a fish called a coelacanth, and they thought it was from the Cretaceous period, and they thought it was extinct. This is all cryptozoological stuff.
Yeah.
They thought it was extinct until a fisherman caught one in 1938.
Wow.
Coelacanth. Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Big.
Massive.
Yeah. It's got like 8 fins. It's the stuff of nightmares.
Oh, yeah. No, you know what? I feel like I just watched a program on this.
Did you?
Yeah. National Geographic.
Well, that's serendipitous.
That's a good word, too. I think that's my third favorite word.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
And because this is coming out around the Halloween season.
Oh yeah.
I think that our second to last. I know. Our second to last question is going to be, Avan, do you believe in ghosts?
Do I believe in ghosts?
Do you believe in ghosts?
I try to not believe in ghosts. I don't. I think I don't know. I think there's got to be something weird that happens, right?
Yeah.
飛行機の香港で行きます。はい。薬はハム、チーズ。いらっしゃいませ。食べて、飲みて、立って、いける。わからない。全然わからない。
What's your favorite scary movie?
My favorite scary movie is.
Or one of them.
I think The Descent is.
It's sweet.
Because what's great about The Descent is that. Because I don't really like pop-up horror films.
Yeah.
I find it cheap.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna jump. You're gonna make me jump. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But I think what I think the best horror films are like. Throughout watching The Descent, you're just like it's getting more and more. You're feeling more and more suffocated, and suffocated, and the suspense is really really well laid out, and I don't know, I like it. I like psychological stuff.
It's a brilliant film.
I like psychological. I like the English ending, not the American ending.
Oh yeah.
With the candles and the.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna get out, and as it climbs this. I don't know why. It's not even in the movie, but it's what I felt in my mind.
It's the soundtrack in your head.
Yep.
I love it.
It's eerie things.
All right.
I like taking and putting on my glasses.
Good.
Because you can accent stuff. Just like ask me questions and put on your glasses.
Avan, your thoughts on circumcision? It's brilliant. All right, you ready for your last question here?
Yeah.
All right, our last question is, would you like a bagel?
Yeah?
Yeah? Let's go get a bagel. Nice.
Hi, my name's Nhi Do, and this is the part in Dog's Breakfast where I get to talk to you about movies. So because Halloween's coming up, I'm going to share with you a couple of my favorite picks. They're not necessarily the best, they're not necessarily the classics, but these are my personal favorites. So let's start off with 1992's Candyman. It's a story based on a short story. So it's originally a short story, and it's about urban legends, which was a concept that was made quite popular in the 80s. But in this one, it's a little bit different. There's honey, there's a hook, and you have to call them out with a mirror, kind of like Bloody Mary. So it kind of hits all the right points for me, because I don't know about you, but when I was a kid, you did not go in the girls' bathroom and call Bloody Mary 5 times and twirl around and do all that. I think you had to like turn the lights on and off too. Anyways, so maybe that's why it stuck with me. Another one that stuck with me, but probably not in a good way, was Stephen King's 1990 miniseries called It, about a killing clown. Extremely scary, and has now caused me to be afraid of clowns. Yeah, and I don't think that'll ever go away. Actually, to the point where I heard the story in Northampton, there's a man or a woman dressing up as a clown. Just randomly. The person doesn't talk, they don't make balloons, they just kind of stand there and wave at you. And if you've seen it, it looks a lot like the clown from It. Thanks, Tim Curry. Thanks. Another one of my favorites is, this one actually really surprised me. It's 2007's The Mist, another Stephen King adaptation. This one's directed by Frank Darabont, who also brought you the Walking Dead series. And it's not your usual horror film. It's slow moving, but it's in real time. Real tension, and it's about a group of people stuck in a supermarket in a small town. In a small town, you know, you can think of all the people that you don't like to hang out with. Now you're just all stuck in one place with giant monsters outside. And the best part is you don't see one for a really long time, so the tension builds. And last but not least, this one was amazing. This is 2007's from Spain, and it's called REC, R-E-C. If you were born before the 1990s, you would know that that's what it says on a video camera or on your VHS, you know, with the little red dot and RAC short for record. So this one really amazed me because it had this faux documentary style in it. And I don't know about you, but I don't really find grandmas very scary. But in this one, she's kind of killer. There's one scene, I hope we can get an image of her here, but she's got blood dripping down and she's pretty feral. And I don't know, where I'm from, I don't see a lot of grandmas like that. So hopefully I've given you a couple more options at the video store, or whatever medium you choose now to watch your films. Happy Halloween!
Despedida será una canción. La despedida yo se las daré cuando yo me vaya de esta población. Adiós, amigo.
Hi, and today our musical guest on Dog's Breakfast is Vancouver's Khaira. You can catch his album Between Pure Love and Thunderbolts on iTunes, but today he'll be performing the new song Shorelines, coming out soon.
Put me on top and tell me that I'm worthy and more as I pour down your arms like liquid. Are you happy now after I'm gone? You will wonder if this is the time and space that you needed. Cutting corners and telling lies. I am like the innocent kind. I am true to you. I am strong. When it's cold outside, I am warm when I'm with you. Wrapped around these arms, and I am here defending my version of truth. So say it again. We could be free when we're between the blue lines of shores ending. I wake up in the morning, 8:45, and I put on my shoes and I continue walking, hoping that one day this distance will be closer to you. And I hope you feel. And I hope you're turning around like I am. Oh, so say it again. We could be free when we're between the blue lines of shores ending. Say it again. We could be free.
So come on this way.
Hey there, so my good friend, Eric Hager from New York City, he both looks like a Viking and plays the harp. And lest you think I'm waxing hyperbolic, he looks like this. And when he's not looking like this, he's plucking the strings and looking like this. His information is below.
Very cool. My shout out is to Monster Theater and Bruce Horak. Amazing storyteller, haunting story, real life facts, 9% vision, and Canadian art history.
Lovely Vancouver, BC, the home of Dog's Breakfast, is also the home of the Rio Theater. The Rio Theater is a cultural hub. When it's not playing Evil Dead 1 through 3 marathons, it's hosting the Vancouver International Film Festival. The Rio Theater kicks ass.
And next up, Ian P. Smith, the genius behind Screensmith Productions. Wow, who knew? Also, catch his Kickstarter coming out December for Devil Dog.
And Dog's Breakfast Person of the Hour is Violet Szabo. I'm Gabriel Carter, this is Nhi Do, and we'd like to wish you adieu, and we'll see you around the bend.